This is the Osprey Kite 46 Women's Pack. It's an iconic pack that's been around for years. It's a workhorse for quick overnights and weekends on the trail. It rides close to your back for a low center of gravity, so you can carry heavier loads and maintain balance even on the roughest terrain. The external reservoir sleeve and the included rain cover make it user-friendly and give the pack incredible value for the price. Let's dig in. Unlike trampoline-style back panels that put a big space between your back and your gear, this one rides really close. That's great for heavier loads when you need to remain balanced while scrambling on rocks or when you're off trail. The channels in between the foam give ventilation, and the mesh shoulder harness and hip belt wick perspiration. The torso length is adjustable, so you have a great fit every time. You can dial in the last adjustments with the load lifters and the sternum strap, and you're ready for any hike. Osprey placed the reservoir sleeve on the outside, so you can refill your water often and not have to mess with any of your gear inside the pack. As far as pockets, this has everything you need to organize well. It's a top loader that opens wide to the main body. The long side zip gives you access into the main body without having to unstrap the lid, and there's a matching zippered pocket on the other side. The lower divider separates your sleeping bag compartment from the rest of your gear, but it can be moved out of the way if you don't need it. The top lid is attached to the pack and is perfect for gear you need to access quickly, like a water filter or a first aid kit. The side pockets are great for water bottles, and the front shove-it pocket lets your rain jacket dry out. Zippered pockets on the hip belt keep snacks close at hand. You'll notice two bungees, one on the shoulder harness and one on the pack body. This is called the stow on the go trekking pole attachment. It's a convenient spot to quickly stow your trekking poles out of the way without having to remove your pack and attach them to the back. There are plenty of lash points for the extras, like this daisy chain and the sleeping pad straps. The compression straps on the side do double duty to cinch the load and to secure more gear. This is a true workhorse pack that's perfect for folks who carry a lot of weight and plan to tackle rough terrain. If you tend to roam off the beaten path and you're out for a few days at a time, I'd definitely look at the Osprey Kite 46. This is the Osprey Mira 22 Women's Hydration Pack. It is a fully featured high-performance pack that is meant to carry lots of water and gear for long days on the trail. You will stay hydrated with the included reservoir, and you'll stay cool with the mesh back panel. The women's specific fit gives you all-day comfort, so let's take a closer look. The first part I want to talk about is the airspeed back system, because that's what sets it apart from traditional day packs. This has a full suspension system, meaning there's a frame, there's comfortable padding, and a large supportive hip belt. The light wire frame transfers the load to the padded hip belt, so this pack can carry more weight more comfortably than I would expect. The shoulder harness is padded too, and it wraps comfortably around your shoulders. It is designed specifically for the female frame. The harness is cut wider through the collarbone and has an ergonomic taper in the chest. The harness moves up and down these adjustment points, so you can find the perfect fit. The mesh behind your back promotes a lot of airflow, so heat escapes and fresh air circulates while you hike. You can dial in the fit with the sternum strap and pull the pack weight in with the load lifters. Next, I want to talk about hydration. This pack was meant to make it easy to drink more water more often. A high-quality hydraulics LT 2.5 liter reservoir is included. It nests neatly into its own zippered pocket, so you don't have to mess with any of your gear to refill on water. The exit port lets you route the hose to the shoulder straps, and the magnetic bite valve keeps hydration at the ready so you can sip all day. You might notice a small grommet at the bottom of that hydration pocket, and that's so condensation from the reservoir can drain out of the bottom. And in the event that you don't close your reservoir properly after refilling and there's a leak, the rest of your gear doesn't get soaked. This pack has everything you need and all you could want for rigorous, long day hikes. Load it up and hit the trail with the Osprey Mira 22 Women's Hydration Pack. This is the Osprey Mira 32 Women's Hydration Pack. It is a fully featured high-performance pack that is meant to carry lots of water and gear for long days on the trail. On day hikes, water is usually the heaviest thing in your pack, and on hot, intense hikes, sometimes super lightweight day packs can't handle the weight of all the water you'll need. Well, this pack was designed just for those adventures. You will stay hydrated with the included reservoir, and you'll stay cool with the mesh back panel. This women's specific fit gives you all day comfort, so let's take a closer look. The first thing I want to talk about is the airspeed back system, because that's what sets it apart from traditional day packs. This has a full suspension system, meaning there's a frame, comfortable padding, and a large supportive hip belt. The light wire frame transfers the load to the padded hip belt, so this pack can carry more weight more comfortably than I would expect. The shoulder harness is padded too, and it wraps comfortably around your shoulders. It is specifically designed for the female frame. The harness is cut wider through the collarbone and has an ergonomic taper towards the end. The harness moves up and down these adjustment points so you can find the perfect fit. The mesh behind your back promotes a lot of airflow, so heat escapes and fresh air circulates while you hike. Dial in the fit with the sternum strap and pull in pack weight with the load lifters. Next, I want to talk about hydration. This pack is meant to make it easy to drink more water more often. A high quality hydraulics LT 2.5 liter reservoir is included. It nests neatly in its own zippered pocket, so you don't have to mess with any of your gear to refill on water. The exit port lets you route the hose to the shoulder straps, and the magnetic bite valve keeps hydration at the ready so you can sip all day. You might notice a small grommet at the bottom of the hydration pocket, and that's so condensation from the reservoir. This pack has everything you need and all you could want for rigorous, day-long adventures that require you to carry a lot of gear and drink a lot of water. Load up and hit the trail with the Osprey Mira 32 Women's Hydration Pack. This is the Osprey Aura AG 65 liter backpack. From Appalachian Trail thru hikers to world travelers, this award-winning pack gives an unparalleled balance of support and ventilation and has some serious trail cred. With the many pockets, you'll be organized, and there's adjustability in the belt and the shoulder straps, so that means you'll get a perfect fit. There's a lot to gawk at about this pack, so let's dig in. The AG in the name stands for the anti-gravity suspension system. The light wire frame gives it rigidity at a low weight and allows for the mesh in the back panel to be tensioned over that frame. This is one piece of material from the top of the back panel all the way down your back and through to the end of the hip belt. This achieves constant contact with the wearer, so as you hike, move, and flex, this material remains in contact with your body and distributes the weight of your load over your shoulders and over your whole back into your hips. Now, on most packs, I can feel the weight concentrated in a few key spots, like the top of my shoulders, the small of my back, and on my hips where the belt is tightened. Hot spots form easily in those areas, and on multi-day trips, you start to feel those sore spots when you shoulder the pack each morning. But with the AG suspension system, those sore spots are minimized because of how well the pack weight is distributed. For hiking in warm climates or in hot and humid conditions, the mesh ventilated back panel will keep you cool and dry. I tested this out for a weekend, and I was really surprised by how quickly sweat dried and how breezy it is behind that mesh. The Aura comes in torso sizes and is adjustable, so you can move the shoulder harness up and down this track for the perfect fit. Instead of a thin piece of webbing like on most packs, this structural load lifter bar supports pack weight that's above your shoulder line. It's a solution to a full pack feeling top heavy. When the belt is cinched, it feels like it's hugging you around the lumbar and hips, and for me, it eliminated hot spots. It's also adjustable on the fly with the Velcro fins. The Aura has a bunch of pockets for organization. It's packed with features to keep you organized, and it provides the support and comfort you need to tackle any adventure. It's the Osprey Aura AG 65-liter backpack. The Osprey Cirrus 24 is a women's day pack with a rigid frame for all-day pursuits. The breathable back system will keep you cool, and the included rain cover protects your precious cargo. Dial in the fit with the adjustable torso and hit the trail. Packs this size don't always have adjustment in the torso, but the Sirrus has adjustable shoulder straps, which work in tandem with the load lifters and the sternum strap to give you just the right fit. You can see perforations in the foam of the harness for breathability, and the part that comes into contact with your shoulders is made of wide open mesh for wicking. That mesh continues down the back and through the entire hip belt. This single piece of fabric means there's less opportunities for hot spots because there's no seams or hard edges that can cause chafing. The belt is quite substantial for a 24-liter pack. Working together with the light wire frame, the load is transferred right to your hips where you can carry more weight. The pockets on the belt hold most size smartphones or all kinds of snacks. It's a trampoline-style back, and you can see the breathability by how it keeps the pack slightly away from your back. It's called the Air Speed back panel. The Cirrus 24 is a panel loader, and the zippers open really wide to access gear from the top to the bottom. A small mesh pocket with a separate zipper is hung on top, so keys and small stuff doesn't get lost. And another small pocket in front of that is perfect for a sunglass case. For a nice clean look, this front pocket's got a zipper right down the middle. I'd throw my first aid kit or an extra layer in there for quick access. It has an internal reservoir sleeve, but it's also got mesh pockets on the sides for bottles. You can really load this thing up because the suspension system will support it. But if it's not full, use these compression straps to cinch the load and your gear won't move around inside as you're hiking. The included rain cover adds a lot of value and is tucked away in its own pocket down below. Just look for the water droplet. On the outside, you've got a tool loop, a bungee tie-off, and the iconic stow on the go trekking pole attachment. Osprey equips their women's packs with gender-specific features, and with all the options to dial in fit, this pack will feel like a part of you. Hit the trail with the Osprey Cirrus 24.